Hey guys, welcome back to the WODdoc Project 365, episode 1364. Guys, if you're following on YouTube, please jump on over to the WODdoc.com. Check out all of our full-length episodes. That's where we house them. Got a little hip assessment for you guys today. Now, with assessments, my goal for you is just to make the invisible visible. Something that you don't know is asymmetrical or has a deficit is then something that you can learn about, self-assess, and then deal with it, accordingly, okay? So here's what we're gonna do. One of my favorite rehab drills is the shin box squat, but you can also use it as an assessment. So a shin box squat is basically this position right here. We're gonna take one leg. It's gonna be kind of like in that, the cross leg position if you were like this, right? And you're gonna put one leg back. You try to connect the front of your toes, to the top of your knee here, and then your other toe goes across, right? And what we're really looking for here is how well could the left, in this case, my left knee, how well could it just lay on the ground, right? And that is an assessment of the external rotation of the left knee. Now, what I'm looking at right here on this opposite side, on the right hip, right? Because what you see here is my right hip has that knee that comes down, comes down and bends, and then the toe is pointed outwards, okay? Now, what I'm really looking at here is how is the internal rotation of my right hip. Now, let me turn around here for you, okay, so you guys get a good look here. Same type of thing. I'm looking for this left leg to lay straight, and I'm looking for this right leg. I'm looking for the butt cheek. How well can it plant on the ground? So a lot of us will have that butt cheek that lifts up because we don't have enough internal rotation, right? So I want you to do two things here, guys. I want you to assess it in one direction. Doesn't matter which one you do first, right? So in this case now I switched, and what you're probably going to notice is that I'm a little bit higher. I don't have as good rotation internally on my left side as I do when I do it the opposite way. It's probably because I sit predominantly that way if I was going to sit in that cross-legged position. But this gives me an assessment. This tells me, makes the invisible visible, allows me to know that my left internal rotation isn't quite as adequate as my right internal rotation, right? So, but if I look at the external rotation, it's equal on both sides, left and right hip, okay? The big key thing right here is if this left butt cheek or whatever that back leg butt cheek is up in the air, you're going to see this compensation. It's going to look like this, rather than seeing a nice straight torso that looks like that, right? So gives you a little idea of how you can simply and easily look at internal rotation of the hip, both things, internal and external rotation of the hip, both things that are needed for adequate squatting. Questions, comments, throw them below, guys. As always, we're here each and every day optimizing function to optimize performance.